And we made a little friend.
Neil brought a bug.
Good? Okay, great. All right, we are here live at ISE 2025, and I'm just going to let you introduce yourself and your company.
I'm Neil Weber. I'm the Director of Business Development at Heckler Design.
Amazing. Well, thank you for being here with us at our HETMA booth. Can you tell our viewers at home a little bit more about Heckler?
So we're based in Phoenix, Arizona, and we've been in business since about 2008. And we make everything from AV cards to Pro AV furniture like lecterns and the like, and other sorts of mounts.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit more about how you work with higher ed.
I think we really got started when we designed our lectern, and we are sitting at one right now, actually. And we worked with about 12 different colleges and universities on the design because we wanted to find out what the pain points were. And a lot of the things that we heard from several of them, like they're hard to adapt to new technology. They all kind of look the same, and that type of thing. And people wanted more choices, and people wanted to really marry technology and aesthetics together. And really, here at Heckler, that's what we really enjoy doing. So I think that's really what got us our start. And our lecterns have been shipping for about nearly 3 years now. And we've been having a lot of fun. So this is our international debut where we're finally showing our AV Lectern here at ISE. So,
amazing. So what do you want the people here at ISE to know about your lectern?
Well, I often say that the odds aren't great for furniture that doesn't adapt to technology. And let's say somebody's needs change. So let's say maybe they go from QSYS control to Crestron control, or they decide to go from Shure to Sennheiser or back and forth. Oftentimes people have to take out a Sawzall to their lectern and start making wholesale changes. The idea behind ours is that if your needs change, we change with you. So I'm looking at our what we call our console inserts here on the lectern. And that's one major part of that flexibility, is that we work with a number of different manufacturers on designing these inserts so that you can have really whatever the instructor or whatever the design team wants them to have, whether it's chargers, transmitter charger for wireless, or maybe it's control, or maybe it's just simple courtesy plugs. We have all those outlets or those interfaces that we work with different manufacturers on. So, again, should your needs change, you simply buy another module. You don't have to scrap the whole project.
Oh, that's great. And as someone who has watched my colleagues drill holes into things, knowing we shouldn't be doing that, this sounds wonderful to me. So tell me a little bit more about feedback that you've gotten from people in higher ed.
It has been great, and I'm not just saying that as a salesy kind of thing. We knew we were on the right track when we're getting calls back from existing users, that really took that first dive into our lecterns. And plus, I think we all know how sometimes these sales can breed each other, right, or breed others, and meaning that they might start with one lectern, let's get a sandbox, let's do our build, and then they decide, wow, there's more and more rooms that we can use these in. So feedback has been fantastic, where we're getting calls back for new buildings that are being put up and renovations that are being done. The other thing that really tells us we're on the right track is that now we're getting calls from manufacturers. Shure in particular called me and said, hey Neil, we're coming out with a new wireless system that we're going to be showing at ISE. We want to make sure that it interfaces with the lectern. And so we just started talking about designing a console interface for the new wireless system from Shure. So all those things really reinforce that we're on the right track with our design. Plus, I think the biggest thing is our configurator online. It allows you, there's so many choices, right? The thing's made out of cold rolled steel. We wanted there to be some tactile warmth in the work surface. So we've got about 20 or 30 different desk pads that are made out of furniture grade linoleum. You can choose your color. You can choose your modesty panels. You can make it look super modern like this one, or you can make it look a little bit more traditional. But there's so many choices that it gets a little jumbled. We have a configurator online, and you can create your build. It steps you through the questions in order that we would want to know. And then once you do your build, you get a bill of materials. So with all the proper model numbers, you don't have to guess, and you can take that, or the university can take that to their integrator, whomever it may be, and say, now can I get a proper quote for this? So the more people we see on that configurator that are building their own designs and coming to us with pre-built bills of material, that tells us that we're on the right track.
That's great. So while we're here at the show, what do you want people to know while they're here? Like, where is your booth? And
we're in Hall 1. It's 1B405. There's a big Heckler banner that we paid for right over the aisleway, so it's easy to find us. And I think the main thing is come in and really get a feel for the lectern itself. You know, see what the weight feels like. Have a peek under the hood and see where all the gear goes. You know, so you can really get hands-on in this application. And then you can learn about some of the other things that we're doing. We're debuting some products that are having their worldwide debut, like a cart for the Logitech Rally Board 65. You know, so come by the booth and then have a talk with our people.
Okay, wonderful. And for our friends who couldn't make it here to the show, what would you like for people at home to know?
Well, everything is at heckler.com, heckler.com, including that configurator I mentioned earlier, but all the other product that we're showing you'll find up there as well.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you for taking the time. I know it's very busy here at ISE, so thanks for sitting down with us.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.